Alright, welcome back to our second stream for today and the start of our AC Origins playthrough. Continuing our stealth and all mission challenge as part of the annual 2023 series run on all of the Ubisoft Montreal games. We're gonna be kicking off today our journey into ancient Egypt with Bike from Siwa. And before we get started, as always, we're going to have a look at the promotional material we have seen before the game launched. And we're going to watch those trailers in order of how they have been released. So starting with the first gameplay kind of like review trailer 5 years ago in June of 2017. And then the next one is, I think, August already, the cinematic one at the Gamescom that was shown. And we have another cinematic from Sand trailer, which is probably my favorite one, like aesthetically saying. And then we have also a live action one and like more gameplay trailers, of course finishing off with a launch trailer. It usually gets released when the game actually launches on that day. So yeah, it's gonna be like 6 trailers you will be watching in order of how they have been released. And once you watch those, we're gonna jump back into the game and start our journey. So thanks all for being here. Also for those watching the broadcast on YouTube. And hope you enjoy.
We are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows. They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Available October 27th. Pre-order now and get a bonus mission, Secrets of the First Pyramids.
That never came. You want it darker.
a lover in the story, but the story's still the same. There's a lullaby for suffering and a paradox to blame. But it's written in the scriptures and it's not some idle claim. You want it darker? We kill the flame. They're lining up the prisoners and
I am a Magi, protector of Egypt. My land is on the brink of collapse. To defend it, I must become an instrument of justice and freedom.
You are my Magi now, protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
Gods have abandoned us.
Be careful. Not everything is as it seems.
back. Your people are in danger.
There's a new creed now. From darkness we have come, and in darkness we shall stay. We are Magi no longer. We shall be known as assassins.
Assassin's Creed Origins. Available October 27th. Watch more now. I step into your homes through doors that aren't seen, taking forms and faces you would never think of. I'm a whisper, a rumor. I'm waiting for my time to come, as yours is already over. You can't catch me. You can't lock me down. Quiet and patient, I'll slip through your fingers and strike. And then, when your throat starts to dry, when your knees won't carry your weight, when your lungs start to fail, you will finally understand. I'm not an army. I'm not a man. I'm a creed.
Buy Xbox One S, get Assassin's Creed Origins.
Your legend, assassin, is spreading. The corners of this world speak of a man who fights without being seen, who goes where the gods forbid. Who kills the wicked and the corrupt. What you have started in Egypt will change the course of history.
We must continue the fight and defend the free will of the people. And no matter how small, our brotherhood is the only hope.
Assassin's Creed Origins, available October 27th.
You heard it. October 27th. Pre-order now. But yeah, that's all of the trailers I wanted to showcase before we actually go ahead and start off our journey with Origins. Hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, because yeah, they definitely do get you hyped, I think. You know, especially the cinematic ones are always so gorgeous. And I actually quite like the choice of soundtrack they've also chosen with Leonard Cohen, I think it is. Just super fitting. Definitely getting Ultimate Edition. Yeah, gotta get full version and season pass. For sure. But yeah, with that, welcome back to our Assassin's Creed Origins stealth and all mission playthrough. Gonna be starting our journey today with Bike in the Oasis of Siwa. And yeah, this is actually gonna be my first time ever doing a stealth challenge with a game. But I'm quite looking forward to it because it's gonna be interesting kind of like doing it in such a massive open world, and with like how long the game is gonna be. I anticipate this is gonna be the game with the most detections so far. We've had about 50 in Unity. But this game is about double as long, so yeah, I reckon it's gonna be even trickier. Especially with some missions being longer and like bigger forts and stuff, you know. But I actually quite really enjoy the stealth gameplay in Origins. And I think there's like lots of underrated mechanics that that some people might not be fully aware of. That being said, though, there's definitely lots of room for failure. But yeah, I do look forward to, you know, engaging into that challenge. I got this game for $5. Damn, yeah, that's a steal for sure. $5, you can't go wrong for sure. Will it come with a statue? Hey there, Eline. Well, I mean, the collector's edition for Origins did have a bike figurine, I think. And this is hopefully Mirage is done almost as good, but hold your breath. Yeah, I have a feeling that Mirage is gonna be hit or miss. I reckon that we're gonna definitely see some improvements, you know, because you have like 3 years between Valhalla and Mirage. But still based off of that edition, so I have a feeling that, you know, there's gonna be some shortcomings. Especially in regards to like parkour and stuff. I don't think it's gonna be as good as like Unity or something. Something they clearly are shooting for, it seems. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Ubisoft Forward though. It's gonna be in like about 1 to 2 weeks, I think. And then we might see some extra gameplay for Mirage. Unedited and uncut. Just gonna make sure that full screen is fully locked in here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Graphics should be alright. Yeah, we're gonna have all of our HUD elements for now. Subtitles on. Speaker name. I think I have speaker name on. Just so it's like clearer for the audience, I guess, to know like who's talking to who. I do know most of the characters' names, but that's not the case for everyone, of course. So that can be helpful. Yeah, Harbinger. Ancient writing.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Definitely gonna be hearing that today, I think. At least once. And yeah, I'm just gonna play on normal difficulty for this playthrough because you wanna make sure that assassinations are possible at all times. If we have our hidden blade fully, you know, like upgraded to what's possible. Because if you're playing on hard or nightmare, that actually increases the health of enemies, which is more meant towards like combat difficulties. But for a stealth challenge, I think normal and no level scaling would be the way to go. Just to make sure that you can one-hit assassinate, you know, everyone you want to.
Asesino! Asesino!
Assassino.
Citizens.
Asesino! You are the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi's were supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nat! We will find you. We will find you in your sleep! Sleep? I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all! Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
That was a mistake!
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I am the Magi of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent. You are weak, Magi. I am powerful. A broken weapon won't save you. This place will serve as tomb to one of us. Let it be you.
Let us call truce. You are not the one I've sworn to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it. Anubis awaits you.
All of the bonus content we unlocked here. Amazing. It's like starting the game already getting spammed with you unlocked this, you unlocked that. Detected by Hypatos. Yeah, our first detection. What did the success one do?
I need to find a way into another room.
It basically plays like a mission passed or kind of like mission completed sound from a random game. You probably couldn't distinguish that from the game, but it did actually play like a success sound. I can play another one just to show you like another variation of it, I guess. Oh, that's quite fitting. That's actually from AC Origins.
These scarabs must be coming from somewhere.
New parkour system where the parkour button is essentially A and it's used for like everything from jumping to voting to climbing. So very much reduced there.
This must have been built centuries ago.
What an introduction to the game. Yeah, I absolutely love the environments here at the beginning, you know, like going through this ancient temple. I mean, this temple is already ancient to Bayek, right? And he's like living at the tail end of ancient Egypt, I guess. The distance between his time to like ancient Egypt is the same as to ours, I mean, pretty much. Also, hey there, Aura. Welcome in, citizen.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Indeed.
The riches of the ancients.
Yeah, don't mind me if I loot it all.
Forgive me, Great Amun. I have need of this.
Odyssey Stealth Challenge. Yeah, definitely not this year, that's for sure. But possibly sometime. I mean, I wouldn't mind a stealth challenge with Odyssey, to be honest. I think the stealth system works. It's not my favorite one, since it's so stat-based, but once you get like to a good damage level, you know, it's like a pretty solid system, I guess. Keeping the afterlife suddenly bankrupt. Yeah, that's fair, Aura. I honestly would make an exception for animal detections. I would do the same in this game. I will only count detections by people, essentially. Because animal detection systems can be really weird, especially in Odyssey. I think in Origins a bit more sense. You could actually technically stealth around animals too, like even predators like crocodiles, I guess. But in Odyssey you just get random detections so often. So I would definitely make an exception for those kind of
up there, light
detections, I guess.
This wall.
Another forced combat scenario.
Of course. Get him! Watch out!
Fire! Is that you? It is an ambush!
You are telling me?
Kill him!
Kill his friend and I'll take care of the Magi. You are supposed to be dead. And you will be. We'll make sure of that.
The wind's picking up.
Storm coming.
I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked ones' guts lie baking in the sand.
God, I have missed you. Where is your mount?
Yeah, Hepzibah is such a great character, you know. It's really cool, but you can actually go back to Siwa and talk to Hepzibah during the main story multiple times throughout. So kind of like adds even more dialogue. I didn't know that until I watched Rod last year play this game, actually, because he showcased that. So, yeah. We'll kind of like try to also trigger as many dialogues with Hepzibah as possible, just because I love the character so much. Got a crit chance buff will have up to 53%, assassin damage over 100k, level 56 and just met Pythagoras. Taking your damn time. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good progress aura. With like your build and everything. But it can definitely take a while until you get like a really good crit chance by full health, I guess. I think you can't get above 80 until like level 60, 70 or something. Could be wrong on that, but yeah, every 10 level, of course, the percentage increases in every gear. So yeah, there's like no guaranteed full crit until a certain end level, I guess. But it's pretty cool to have it for like a new game plus, because then you can make sure that you have 100% and you can like insta-assassinate anyone, really.
Ah, there you are, boy.
Let us go, Senny.
How have you been holding up since I left?
It has been difficult, Bayek. Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison, and they rule over all.
A garrison in Siwa?
Ptolemy wants the entire region kept on the hill. I do my best to keep the villagers out of trouble. I could use your help.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget, I have my own justice to pursue.
I knew I could count on you, Senny.
What happened here?
The garrison soldiers are brutal. If they suspect a villager is lying to them, they burn his neighborhood. And worse.
What a bunch of malakas.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's the fun aspect about it, Aura, that knocking is like the same damage as assassinating.
Siwa has missed you.
Your farms, your goods, your children. You owe your very lives to His Highness, Ptolemy, the benefactor, ruler of the two lands. Citizens of Siwa, behold what's become.
That's a new citizen right there. We can record.
Clear off! Hey, what's the meaning of this?
And you have bonus crit chance with assassin ability and 30% damage to full health, so using chain assassination takes out nearly every enemy in one hit. That's really nice too, yeah. It's just absolutely crazy, you know, combining that with chain assassination. It's going from one to the next. Then also having like a bit of adrenaline on assassination kill, you know, is also like so good to just be able to keep on spamming that. Hey Vafua, welcome in. It's going very good, thank you. I just started with Origins and finished Watch Dogs 2 earlier. Gonna be a pretty short session of this today, since I already streamed Watch Dogs earlier. But yeah, I want to make my start here with first kind of like questline in Siwa. How are you today, Fua? Try your hardest to stay undetected so bounty hunters don't spawn. Yeah, that's a nice benefit of playing stealthy, I guess. Not having to deal with them too much. Hey there, I'm the best. Welcome in. Hi, precision getter.
Hi, precision getter.
Yeah, we still have to hear our first one in the game, but we're gonna track them for this playthrough.
Good, come on.
The villagers are drained of life.
No one in the Wahats could make a move without being questioned, threatened, taxed, or beaten. We all have learned to obey and keep our heads down. You see how it is.
Let's not attract attention.
Are you going to go to your house?
Nothing there for me.
Rip.
Tell me about the Ibis.
Medunamun.
Is he here?
He is the plague on the Oasis.
So we actually have like a target screen already, because we're going after the Order of the Ancients. We don't know why yet, and what kind of like made Bayek go on this journey. But yeah, we did kill the Heron earlier. Also called Rujek. Ava Fury, welcome in. Bayek trekked across the vast Egyptian desert to corner Rujek in the famous bend pyramid of Sneferu. Bayek's first kill, the death of Rujek, brought in Anubis' apparent curse on the nature mines. And we unlocked the Ibis, Medunamun. Most of the men Bayek is after are as yet nameless, but he has discovered the name of Medunamun. Installed as an oracle of Siwa by Ptolemy, Medunamun oversees the temple of Amun. His true interest, however, appears to be the vault beneath the temple. He brutalizes the villagers in an effort to learn the vault's secret. And yeah, the other ones are still locked here. Also got tons of gear already, but I'm not gonna bother with that until we get to the gear up mission. We can, however, already invest some skill points, and I want to make sure that I get as much benefits from stealth and kind of like XP bonuses as possible. So any kind of like skill that gives us XP from being stealthy is something I want to go for, because it ensures we can level up much quicker, much earlier. It also gives us like a boon for stealth, because the higher our level in comparison to theirs, the easier it's gonna be. We're gonna get this one. And I'm also gonna go for the assassination loot already, because we're gonna be using this a lot, and it opens up a path for the stealth kill streak. We get again more XP from like chaining together stealth kills. So I would definitely lean into the hunter and the seer tree a lot. Not so much into the warrior tree for now. Like your son stole in that house, come on. That's true. Yeah, you can actually go there and, you know, retrieve that, I guess. And trigger like a unique cutscene. And yeah, that's the plan. Going for the Assassino route here. One thing I also want to get quite early is the sleep dart and also the smoke screen. Because once I have those two tools, it's gonna like make so many stealth scenarios much easier. You can even technically take down Phylakis completely stealthy by chaining these two together. So essentially you start with an assassin, kind of like a sleep dart, into smokescreen assassination, go away a bit, then throw another sleep dart assassination smoke bomb, and you just keep on spamming that until the target is dead. Now, I'm not gonna force myself to, you know, stealth Phylakis because they're not meant to be at all. But it is something we can try and probably like use successfully. But yeah, they're of course meant to be open like combat fights. But yeah, it's like one way of stealthing them, I guess. Am I gonna do outfit redemptions? I will. Not today yet, but probably starting next stream. I will be enabling outfit options. And honestly, I think I'm gonna include all of them this time, because there are already so many wacky costumes, you know, that I wouldn't mind just including all of the outfits we will have. That being said, we can actually go ahead over here and unlock more stuff. Or save file, like stuff we have already gotten through, like Ubisoft Club and stuff. Like awesome outfits. Oh, I mean, the Fox Populi is pretty good, I guess. The Fang, a sicker sword with poison and bleeding on it. Love that. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna keep my current sword and like the classic, you know, shield and stuff. Not gonna change anything for now. Okay. Gonna write that down. That's cool. You never really used the smokescreen ability when you played this game. Sounds OP. Yeah, it really can be, you know. Especially also with the damage upgrade later on. But you can also use it to like, you know, kill enemies quite substantially with damage. Like, getting the damage upgrade, I think it does about 1/3 to 1/2 of the damage of like regular enemies. You can like just lure people over to you and keep on spamming them, and you can like just kill them with that, actually. Also pretty good to just stun enemies too, if you need that. Better get your fashion sense on. You found the Blade of Yaminis but didn't have 80k drachma for it. Is that the one that kinda like locks your health and gives you like a lot of damage or something?
As you can see, the soldiers have become more brutal since he arrived.
Is that Bayek?
Clear the way.
It is a consumable. I'm the best suit.
Behold what becomes of those who
So, actually have over here, you will later get the tool pouch. And the higher you have upgraded the tool pouch, the more kind of like tools like the sleep darts and smoke bombs you're gonna be able to throw, essentially. It has 250% damage, but it can't use abilities. Ah, right, that's what it was. I mean, it's quite unique, I guess. And it would allow you to do like more immersive combat, maybe, even. I mean, apart from the fact that you one-shot everyone. but not using any abilities at least.
Our Magi has returned!
Priest to the Pharaoh! Take care, you first...
Before they got drunk. Ah, home. Leave your mount. He will not stray far. Go ahead on in. Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Bayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I have worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried. Ah.
Look at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit! Hmm? Sit! Sit! I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
And I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed, but you, I can count on.
Slumbering Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Ah, Rabia patched me up and
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend...
A new bow?
See if you like it. Best bow to hit is right in the head.
Love that moment, you know, where Rabia is kind of like taking care of him and, you know, kind of like, you know, getting him to rest, you know, even though Bayek feels like he has no time to waste, you know. But it's important to, you know, get a break every now and then. And there are people, fortunately, in his life looking out for him. Which also tells you, like, how much he's probably doing for the Siwa people as well, you know, and how important he is to them. Yeah, that's fair, Aura. I usually stick to one tactic as well to get both captains kind of like dealt with. And the one of in the bottom of the ocean Odyssey is actually the one that gives you 100% assassin damage and 25% health lock, I think. It's a spear you can find north of Crete, I guess all the way to the south. In like a shipwreck. Or like underwater temple, I think it is. And it's super difficult to reach, so I would recommend getting the Staff of Poseidon first, so you can kind of like breathe underwater, and then go down to kind of like get that spear, because that will boost your assassin damage by double the amount, essentially. So definitely recommend going for that 2 aura, if you haven't gotten it yet. But of course, if you get detected, you're like running into risk of like dying in one hit, because the 25% health lock is like hard mode activated for combat. Yeah, he is, you know, like he's the most important Magi, pretty much. The very Amnibar suit. Yeah, definitely played too much Odyssey. To remember all of it. So when I watched Rod play this last, I think there was actually dialogue for missing the target or something.
Didn't mean to do that.
Shoot the targets, Bayek. Bayek, the targets!
I got carried away.
Hey, that belongs to me.
Sorry.
Are you drunk? I made that myself.
It's bad.
You have forgotten how to aim, old friend. Are you trying at all? More arrows in the rack over there.
I'm out of arrows anymore.
One of the dummies is sturdier than the other.
We also saw the Cursed Spear of Achilles, which gives more damage per person you're in combat with, but it's from the Atlantis DLC. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that would be insanely good for the nation battles, of course. But once you get to the Fate of Atlantis DLC, you're not really in need of like doing nation battles anymore, are you? It's like your regular aim if you don't play with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, definitely get that too. Probably double as good with mouse and keyboard aim than I would be with a controller.
Good.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive.
Hepzibah! We're just here to talk! Nomak Rujek's been killed. Your friend, the Medjay, may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name. Prepare an ambush.
Neck! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
What's that? Who's there?
Keep low. He is getting too close.
Hey! Now for the rest of them.
Our first stealth mission.
Do not leave the bodies out in the open.
Yeah, one thing you can do is now carry bodies into grass, so that can be quite good to ensure that no alarm is kind of like alerted. Hey, the Rains, welcome in.
Steady on.
He's going to be surprised.
Something's watching us.
Understood. Eyes are open wide. Eyes open. No surprises.
That does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Nekatiadids do not care.
I cannot believe their gall.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa. All the problems of Siwa are here. I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely, things would improve. We soon learn the truth, actually.
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
I will find him and kill him.
A Junoman is a lot more powerful than he looks, and he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu? Senu is alive.
Look who is coming.
Senu, old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed her to health.
I must thank her.
The people are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand.
And there we go. Our first level. Hey Veseni, welcome in. How's Awesome Creed Origins going? It's going really good so far. Yeah. Just on our first stealth mission, I guess, by getting the guards handled within Hepzibah's house. Pretty forgiving mission though, because it's really like set up in a way where stealth is, you know, very easy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to do this challenge with Origins. We also finished Watch Dogs 2 earlier with 19 detections total. So I'm quite happy with how that went overall. And yeah, definitely super stoked, you know, to be able to start this journey now. And revisiting our good old friend, Bayek of Siwa. Yeah, I've been really looking forward to this game since like, I mean, pretty much since I started my playthrough of a series. But yeah, how were your streams today, Rod? I think you finished Watch Dogs 1 and started 2, didn't you? Or could Bayek just leave Senna behind? Yeah, I mean, it almost seems like she might have been hurt or something. You know? Maybe there's something that happened within the year that, you know, Senna couldn't accompany Bayek anymore. Because Bayek is kind of like Senna's alive, right? Like, he's actually surprised that she is. So I assume that something must have happened to Senna. Abubakar Salim is Bayek, hearing him feels like revisiting an old friend. Absolutely. You know, like that voice is just so good. And the way he delivers his lines. Yeah, very true. I mean, it's very much like an introduction to stealth mission. And yeah, I was definitely happy with only having 19 detections overall. There were some scenarios, especially towards the end, where you kind of like hack a server and then it like triggers an alarm that you can't avoid, and then like guards are looking everywhere for you. So I got detected a couple of times during those missions, but yeah, usually like barricading yourself and then just throwing like traps everywhere is kind of like a way to go, I guess. But yeah. It went really well. You got Watch Dogs done with 9 challenge rule fails overall. And no challenge rule fails for Watch Dogs 2 yet. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So, what's your exact challenge for Watch Dogs 2? Yeah, that's really good, actually, only getting 9 with the first Watch Dogs, you know, considering the challenge you went for. Also, give me just 1 sec. My phone is kind of like acting up right now. Okay, so time to track our first quest here. And we're gonna start with gear up. Bike must hunt wildlife to craft some better equipment. So since I have like bonuses from just having the game as like special editions and stuff, we don't actually have to go out and hunt. We can just go straight away and increase the breastplate and get more health. And finish the mission like that essentially.
This will work perfectly.
So, easy mission done. So another thing I want to make sure is that we have pretty good range damage, because that's going to be important for stealth, of course. Using the bow to our advantage. I would not so much care about melee damage or the breastplate at all. Gonna increase the damage there. And also gonna go and upgrade the quiver further. It's got another ability point here. I think we're gonna wait until we have 2 so we can get the stealth kill streak next. One last comment when you shut up about Odyssey. Realize that in the Valhalla crossover quest there's a moment where Cassandra is reminded of her past and becomes very upset, but the thing that upsets her was Phoebe's Ige toy. There's no indication or mention of her actual child on Atakas anything, just another reason Legacy of the First Blade is a stupid DLC. It is, you know. There's just so much wrong with it, and so many things with it totally felt kind of like connecting it to the rest of the main story, you know. It's just 2 major things happening in that DLC, not to kind of consider that as part of the main story, I guess. Like, you know, starting a family, having a child and stuff are pretty major things. Yet they're completely irrelevant to the rest of the game. Or to the family members or anything.
A solid breastplate. That will help. There are some requests on my table if you want to help.
Okay, so we can accept some new missions here. Family reunion. A man named Terramon is being held prisoner with others for the crime of protest.
Terramon. Not like him to give up.
We never even show Cassandra's pregnant, she just suddenly has a baby. And we never hear of it again. Yeah, we kind of like a time skip, right, between the episodes of Legacy. Water rats. Bandits have taken over an important spring and are extorting the farmers who need fresh water.
The freshwater spring in the Amanai cave. I know that cave. Better look into it.
Rod is a hack challenge, and Marcus himself can't kill or knock enemies out. He has to use hacking to do that. There's no stealth routes or detections allowed. You can use the quadcopter, the remote control car, Marcus's phone, and cameras to hack things in order to deal with enemies. And anything that needs to be hacked cannot be done physically by Marcus unless it's forced. That's really cool, actually. That's pretty cool to kind of like use all the hacking tools in the game to your advantage. It's kind of similar to how I finished my playthrough with Watch Dogs 2, because I just ended up using the quadcopter and jumper to like so many things so much. That Marcus ended up not doing all that much in person anymore. But it can be so much fun, you know, like using all of those hacks instead of like getting directly involved. Okay, we're gonna start with the family reunion. Gets a bit like that. If you would do the same challenge but with more time up your sleeve, you would change the routes. That's fair too, I guess. Gotta always kind of calculate how much time you actually have to do a certain playthrough.
Move now!
The enemy! I must push on!
Got a big faction fight happening here.
You will regret that everywhere.
But sometimes people will attack you just because they don't like your face, I guess. Sometimes also like there's like a faction fight going on between two sides, and you get detected just by being close to them.
Whoa.
What has become of the priest?
Okay, I think we marked everyone of importance here. So as for the challenge, the way I will be kind of like treating it in Origins is that animal detections don't count, only detections by humans. And of course they can't be forced, you know, like the one we just had where people just attack you for being on the road won't be counted. And when I fail kind of like stealth, we can just go here and reload the quest objective, right? I'm gonna kind of like have to see how far it sets us back. It should kind of like set us back to our most recent checkpoint. So I can probably do that to like checkpoint restart. if it doesn't really work as I want it to be, with like the checkpoint that it creates, then I would just have to go back to stealth and try again, I guess. But yeah, that's how I plan to do it, but we have to just figure that out during the challenge, since I've never actually done a stealth challenge with Origins before. Miss Vegan Valhalla, Sinan is good bird, but she doesn't take enemies. Yeah, only one, right? Like one target and that's it. At least you have Odin's side, I guess, which does help quite a bit. Yeah, there really are sometimes, you know, and there's also like scenarios where just like animals are fighting animals, and for being close to them you get like dragged into the conflict. So those kind of scenarios won't matter for us in this playthrough.
This area is off limits.
High position gerecht.
Can I carry the body? Doesn't seem like I can.
Hey.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Will I be dealing with the Phylakis as well in this playthrough? I will, yeah. You're gonna be doing all the Phylakis for sure. Gonna be interesting since I won't really have like super good gear or like super good combat stats. But I do wanna deal with all of them. Especially, you know, to get the Black Hood outfits, that's just one of my favorites for sure. Of it.
Do not let them see you!
Quickly, go! Where is Terramoon? Ah, dear Moon. He has died from his wounds. His family will want to bury him.
Jesus, you guys are trying to escape and... Of course you run into the guards. It's like very smart. Nothing better than a crocodile taking out enemies for you. Yeah, I love its animal taming ability actually. But yeah, the hippos are super strong. Like, they're by far the strongest animal you can tame, I think. Also like super tanky, but the damage they deal is insane. Often just end up one-shotting anything that comes into their path. Yeah, the Felakis also scared me quite a bit when I initially started Origins for the first time. You know, I was really surprised by how tough we were, because there was really not anything like that before in Assassin's Creed. Having like enemies that were like so tanky and that could like kill you in a couple of hits. I did quite enjoy the challenge, you know, that came with taking them down. And it felt very satisfying and rewarding taking them down too, you know, getting their weapon and yeah, those kind of benefits.
I bring sad news. Where is Issa?
She lies here, with her son and daughter.
The entire family?
Sadly, I see Terramoon also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
I'm sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Duat together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
It is not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Seni. It is Ptolemy's sick regime. He is a bad pharaoh. Find peace.
He will find more than he had here.
Rest in peace, Terramoon and the family.
Clear the way.
Terramoon? Diamoon? Turn of Philly's favorite voice actor, so maybe Abubakar Salim does such a good job that everyone else sounds worse. I feel like that might be part of it. But yeah, some voice actors definitely tried hard to sound a bit annoying too sometimes. Definitely did a good job with that. You know. Yeah, that Mirage will have an Arabic language option, so there will be full voice acting in Arabic for everyone. I wish we could do that in AC1. Yeah, me too actually. I think it's great they go that way, you know, and length. To make sure you can kind of like experience it as authentically as possible. Okay, let's go for the next side mission here. Water Rats. Bandits have taken over an important spring and are extorting the farmers who need fresh water.
Whoa.
Move out of the road.
Here. Ra'ya, Heluti Mahi. Yeah,
Whoa.
let's get this viewpoint here. Yeah, I should just record all of the Origins random NPC lines. Even if they're like gibberish and nonsensical. Okay, so we actually have 2 ability points, so we can get the stealth kill streak ability now, giving us bonus XP whenever we kind of like chain stealth kills together without getting like interrupted or detected in between. Hey the Carbon, welcome in. It's going very good, thank you. We're just getting started with some AC Origins, but it's been pretty fun so far. I love this game so much, so I've been looking forward to this for a long time. How are you today? Let's also go ahead and actually change out like equipment and stuff now. We have a level 3 blade here, which is pretty good actually. Yeah, let's go for the Calamity Blade here. And let's go for the Birds of Prey Shield. Actually, let's keep the Magic Shield to represent, because it doesn't really matter either way. We're not really caring too much about our defense stats for now. I'm gonna keep the Wanderer camo for now. But we can get a better bow here for like more damage per second. I'm gonna go for the helmet here. I love the hunter bows for stealth because you have lots of ammo and you can usually one-shot headshot people with it. If I like decently upgrade it. Tide couldn't rest well, but it's okay. Oh damn, Carbon. That sucks. I hope you get to catch up with some rest tonight then. Any particular reason, or just like or are the only downside of getting the Store Connect weapons early is if you have to upgrade them the whole time? Yeah, that's true, I guess. I usually stick with just upgrading or like buying hacker chests, I guess. Because it always enables you to get like something on your level that you can use immediately. Because upgrading stuff costs like 2 to 3 hacker chests on average. Which is above the rate that I get like legendary items from. So I usually do that instead, to be honest. Then I can also like extend my weapon pool. Yeah, they can be quite expensive, but I guess so is upgrading your gear. You can easily spend between 6,000 to 9,000 on upgrading. You don't have a mod option for more money since you're on console. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, last year was actually the first year that I went ahead and kind of like gave myself money in-game. I'm not gonna do that this year because it's much more focused on the challenge of like beating the game with stealth. So I want to make sure that I don't like cheat myself to like having the best stealth gear or something, right? So I'm not gonna use it this year. But I'm just gonna focus on our bow and kind of like upgrading my hidden blade, I guess. It's gonna be like my priority. Won't care too much about shields or weapons. Even if weapons will be important, of course, for Phylakis and for some scenarios. But yeah, definitely not our focus this time. I gotcha, Carbon. Yeah, no worries whatsoever, dude. You take care. And catch you next time. And no need to feel sorry about it, dude. That's completely understandable. Yeah, definitely, Aura. You know. And if I'm doing like a challenge like this, you know, I feel like it's definitely important to keep it like balanced with the gear system and stuff, because it has like direct influence on the challenge, I guess. I will. Yeah, we will be doing all of the quests in the game, essentially. So that includes also all the crossover and like DLC quests and stuff. The only quests I'm not doing will be the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC, because that hasn't been developed by Ubisoft Montreal. But yeah, we'll be doing the main game and the Hidden Ones DLC, including all of the missions. A very nice Nemesis. Hope you're happy with it. Amazing. Oh, whoops. I didn't save for some reason.
Decision gerecht.
Hi, yeah. What up? Let me check on that real quick. It's not Citizen, it's Gareth. There we go. Our first high precision Gareth. Citizen Gary. One and only. But yeah, the level scaling is definitely my god, it's beginning. We got the two variations of high precision Gary immediately. But yeah, I don't like in Odyssey how it's like really forced on you with the level scaling, you know? In Origins you could at least decide to kind of like say, okay, yeah, I want enemies to stay on the intended level. So it can be like level 50 and then counter like level 5 enemies if you want to. In Odyssey that's not possible, because they need you to have the grind as part of the game.
I used to come here as kids. Bandits must be inside.
Kinda get it, because I mean the stats and stuff is like even more important in the Odyssey. But I think if you want to have that experience, you should be able to have it. Let's go, Gary. You could figure out why the legendary beasts were so insane, and then you noticed the level scaling was on. Yeah. I can like change the difficulty so much. Oh, very nice Nemesis. Did you go for any particular like playstyle or something?
that you? What are you doing?
Bayek, I heard you. Keep going. They're here.
Who will hear me?
The bandits. The bastards took over the spring. Almost everyone on this side of Siwa gets their water from here.
That's an interesting aura. Because, yeah, that can definitely be a skin in Origins if you actually do the Discovery Tour of the game. That way you can, like, unlock the white Xenu skin.
Farmers depend on this spring. They'll pay for sure.
Asking for it, and we are quite good at dishing it out.
Bandits will think twice before coming back here.
Right, it does it. Let's go ahead and get the treasures here too, because we could really need the extra loot here at the start of the game. Can't wait to see actually gameplay of Mirage. The graphics look gorgeous. They do, yeah. I do think Mirage is definitely looking beautiful. No surprise there, because I feel like every AC game that has been released has been definitely gorgeous in one way or another. But I'm looking forward to actually see some gameplay, you know, and see how that will end up feeling like. You didn't realize you could reskin Zeno? Yeah, so essentially if you unlock all of the Discovery Tours and Origins, you get the option in the gear section to change the skin from like brown Zeno to white Zeno. The white Zeno skin being the one you unlock through the Discovery Tour. Okay, let's go ahead and get the headshot XP next here, because we'll definitely headshot a lot in this game as part of like the stealth challenge. It's gonna be very, very useful. Yeah, I absolutely love the soundtrack in this game. Sarah Schachner just really outdid herself, and I think it was great that she got to work on like an entire game by herself, you know. That jump. Amazing. Interested in how they will showcase the Loki Basm evolution? Do you get other stuff from the Discovery Tour in this game, or just Zeno? Yeah, so you only get Zeno, I think, from finishing all of them, to be honest. It's not like the Valhalla where you unlock like stuff periodically. Just the Zeno skin, I think. And yeah, I'm also really interested in kind of like seeing how Basm realizes, you know, that he has that kind of like past in him. And when he kind of like decides to embrace it. It really is Rod, you know. Like, this is definitely among my favorite soundtracks. Tied with AC2. Which is also like my two favorite games in the series, I guess. But yeah, music was always super important to me in these games, and those two games just really evoke unique emotions in me. One thing I also love with Jesper Kid's and Sarah Schachner's work in both games is kind of like the combination of like modern instruments, like synthesizers, with traditional instruments of the time. And Sarah Schachner also was directly inspired by Jesper Kid's AC2 soundtrack, with like a lot of rhythms she ended up using. Like, for example, the rhythm you can hear at the carriage chase from the through the mountains to Venice is something that Sarah Schachner embraced quite a lot in her kind of like also combat and like action-packed soundtracks. It's kind of like an homage to Jesper Kid. And I think they both have like a lot of respect for each other, which is also why they ended up working together for AC Valhalla. I love how Sarah got a movie gig because the director played Valhalla. Oh, really? What movie did she ended up working on, actually? Okay, I think it's time for some ancient writing. Time for first tomb. Jason Grace, who did the music for Tomb Raider 2013, also worked on that movie Prey as well. I gotcha. That's pretty cool. If I got like two, you know, gaming composers to work on that. gacha aura. That's really cool. I'm always happy for her. Get like more work, chicken work on, because yeah, like more people need to hear her, you know, style of composing. I think can be absolutely breathtaking sometimes. Right, so we have Hideaway.
What has become of the necropolis? We used to keep it pristine here, out of respect. Animals. Using the necropolis as a den. No wonder it looks like this.
Read all the NPC quotes now. Yeah, I mean, I could do another recording session, I guess. But just run across Origins and try to record as much as possible.
Grandfather, I have missed you. I only wish you could have known Khemu.
Kinda cool, you can like go here to talk to, you know, the dead.
It has been too long, son. It is peaceful here, son. I've come to visit, son. Just for a moment. Khemu, your mother and I speak of you all the time.
And this just breaks my heart.
Much has happened, Khemu. Khemu. I've come to visit, son. Just for a moment.
And that's just one thing I love so much about Abubakar Salim's voice work in this game, you know, it's just like his range of emotion. The way he delivers it, you know, like, how soft-spoken, you know, he is when addressing his son. And how full of rage and anger he is, you know, when facing the Order. You can really tell how much of his own emotion, you know, he put inside there.
Fenuku, it is dangerous here. Get on home.
Bayek, you're back?
Where is Chenzira?
He wanted to see the skulls in the hyena den, but the hyenas came back. I ran this way. Chenzira ran over by the tomb.
You are lucky the hyenas didn't chase you. Go back to the village. I will find your brother. What?
Do I have to tell my parents?
Chenzira got you into this. He will have to talk to them. Now go ahead.
So, Fenuku, you are confused with Barek? It's so funny, like the people mispronouncing his name all the time. Teti, son of Minotip, the Sovereign One will stand beside us in the afterlife. You will be beloved of Amun, the god who maketh himself manifest, the Lord of Beauties. Achaten, Minotip the Great, Pa, more like Minotip the Sheep. There's no way to get all of the idols I know are here. I smashed through one of these blasted walls, but these scarabs are vicious. I come back later with something to kill all of the bugs. The damn tip is killing me. Anen. Of the most successful tomb robber. Oh yeah, me too, Rod. I love these small kind of like sound bits, you know, whenever you like discover something or like a new area or whatever. Yeah, no kidding, Aura. It's definitely quite typically childish there.
Chenzira, stay there. I'm coming to get you.
Bayek, is that you? You've come back!
Yeah, we also have a very special currency called silica, or kind of like material. And we will actually have to collect all 50 of them or something to be able to unlock all of the ancient mechanisms. And also to unlock the secret behind the Great Sphinx. So we'll also be doing that as part of this playthrough. Doing all of the tombs and collecting all of the silica.
How did Chenzira get through here?
Agatuclea, mother of Teti, wife of Minotip. The face of Agatuclea is like that of Webwavet. When he ascends and lifts himself to the sky. The eyes of Agatuclea are like those of a great one who is chief of the swords of Heliopolis. May her radiance prevail in the afterlife. I forgot you can only move it from this side. Did actually change that in Odyssey. One of the few additions that Odyssey actually made better. Tai Miovet, you are the great cat, the avenger of the gods, the emerald-eyed, the one who walked by himself. You were given dominion over the mice and rats who store our grain, and you decreed we should not starve. May your journey through the reed fields be full of vermin. Classic Egyptian. Worshipping the cat. Cats were actually quite important in Egyptian agriculture because they took care of like mice and stuff, right? Attacking the grain. which is why they were so important to them, because they had like lots of wheat fields, I guess. They were like needed to bake enough bread to sustain the population. More relevant currency. Yeah, it does depend, Nemesis. I think in some ways Valhalla does have better graphics, of course, with like higher textures and stuff. But in other ways, I think like Origins looks more aesthetically pleasing, so kind of like a mixed batch, I guess. It's definitely also personal preference, but yeah.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
I feel like both games are great, to be honest. Exactly, Rod, you know, it's like, yeah, he's born there. That's why. You inside a simulation bike. Haven't you realized? Also, hey there, Demise, welcome in. Indeed. Yeah, that's what we're about to hear here. How's it going, dude?
Chancellor, are you alright?
I see you haven't tamed your shrew.
You should not be in here.
I'm hiding from hyenas.
Fenuku told me about that. It is not enough to get yourself in trouble. Now you put your little brother in danger?
But it's with Hemu gone.
Alright, I understand. Let's get you out of here.
Look at that. What is it?
I would like to know myself. Must be very old.
Someday I'll learn to read what it says.
Which way did you get in?
That way. But that's where the hyenas are. Bayek, I want to tell you, well...
What is it, Chancellor?
It's my fault about Hemu. They asked where you were, and I didn't think it would hurt anybody if I told them.
Chancellor, don't feel bad. You had no way of knowing what they would do. Anyone would have done the same thing in your place.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, can't blame Chancellor for that happening, you know. He's just a kid. Exactly, Aura. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I bet that Mirage is gonna be a gorgeous game for sure. I have no doubt about that. Amun welcome Minotip, for he was possessed of a divine heart, which was beneficent towards the gods. He have given gold in large quantities, emeralds in large quantities, and grain in large quantities to the temples. He guided us and have given very many lavish spiritual gifts to make Siwa prosperous and to advance Tamert.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
There it is. Exactly, Aura. I mean, that's the next logical step, isn't it? You didn't, Demise. Yeah, we haven't played the flashback mission yet.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
I'm just doing some side quests currently to level myself up to level 5 so we can do the assassination. I don't think we're gonna start that today anymore though, because I'm only doing like a short session. But yeah. Gonna see how far we can take it, I guess. But yeah, we still have to play that flashback one. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Definitely having a nice day so far. We finished Watch Dogs 2 earlier with the stealth challenge and have now started Origins. I haven't been detected yet with bike, so it's been going pretty good. But I'm sure that by the end of this playthrough we probably have like the highest count yet for the detections. Just given how long you know, the game is.
Keep close.
Aha, cool! So, no one read that?
Hyena! Gensera, hide!
They're still here!
It is safe now. Send it home.
Bayek, can I ask you something?
Go on.
Could I be a matcha like you one day?
Well, you can start by looking out for your brother and not taking him to dangerous places.
I promise!
Now get back home.
Yeah, exactly, Aura. So I won't be playing Legion this year because I'm only playing the Ubisoft Montreal games and DLCs as part of my series run. So we'll be skipping on games like Odyssey, for instance, but also Legion. Yeah, I do think that Rod is playing Legion War, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not gonna upgrade the breastplate yet because I want to focus really on the range damage here. So we can use the soft leather rather to upgrade the next, you know, stabilizer glove here, I guess. Do we have another ability point though? Chain assassination would be pretty good to get early on, actually. I think I'd rather go towards sleep darts and then smoke screen for now. So gonna go for the dawn and dusk ability next, where we can sit and contemplate and make time speed forward. Yeah, there might no Psycholexius or Cassandra this year.
Chaye! Decision gerecht.
Ah, yeah.
You're kind of annoying, my friend.
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah, the good boy, Arthur. I do quite miss him, I have to say.
Ptolemy. He has brought great sorrow to us all.
Ah, yeah. The Ptolemy statues, you can essentially destroy them and get some XP for that. And it will also make citizens cheer for you. But it will attract guards, so if guards are coming by, then you will be attacked for destroying it. But yeah, that works.
The statue has been destroyed, but not the men behind it.
Thank Amun-Re. Bayek has returned to the Oasis.
Bayek! Al-Majad, you're back.
What happened to your blacksmith shop?
Those naked Yadat soldiers. Ptolemy's captain saw me making a sword and accused me of being a rebel.
He was not wrong.
They confiscated my tools.
Ah, bastards. All of Siwa needs a blacksmith. Even me.
I cannot help you, Bayek. Not until I get my hammer and tongs back. And I have to get that ugly-ass Apap captain off my ass.
Is this captain with the tools somewhere I can find him?
At the foot of the hills west of here. Camp Shetje.
I will get those tools back, and I will take care of the captain. Benipe said the tools are in Camp Shetje. And the captain who is behind this, he's in Camp Shetje as well.
What's happening here? It's getting like randomly attacked. I guess because of that statue or something? Let's just go away.
Bayek, take care! Siwa is a dangerous place.
I took off the NPC quote redemption. I have, yeah, temporarily. I wanna add more NPC quotes before I re-enable that one again. Just to have like a bit more of a variety. I did, however, add 45 different versions of Requiescat in Pace. Basically every time that Ezio said Requiescat in Pace, I did make that a soundbit.
Requiescat in pace.
That's the Brotherhood one, I'm quite sure, according to the background music.
Citizen.
Yeah, thankfully there was a video on YouTube where somebody did go ahead and collect and kind of like compile all of these together. So I could just go ahead, download that, and then, you know, divide it into the individual parts and just render that out, I guess. But it still took some substantial amount of time. Okay, are we gotten everyone here? Okay, if I get detected by like random passers-by guards, they're not part of the mission, so they don't count.
You crazy maniac!
Okay, maybe guards can now stop detecting us for no reason whatsoever. That would be nice. Yeah, exactly, Aura. Was probably connected to the statue, but there's also kind of like some guards roaming around in Siwa that will take you no matter what. So that can be a bit annoying sometimes. But yeah, won't count those detections if they're not part of like the mission. It's just way too random sometimes.
Guards here are vigilant. What the hell? Hey, someone there?
That's for my friend. Benipe's tools. That's everything. Benipe will be pleased to hear it.
It works. I gotta say, like, replaying this now with the stealth challenge, I just love the stealth system, because it's pretty calculatable in this game, you know. I feel like you have lots of tools to work with that make it feel satisfying. That being said, we definitely get lots of frustrating situations as well, for sure. But yeah, so far it's been really, really good. What an absolute bipping bopper this is. Yeah, I love that soundtrack as well. The stealth part. And a very Aura. Hope you have a good time with the doggo.
Bayek, how did it go?
Here are your tools. That captain won't ever come back here.
At last, I can reopen my shop. Many thanks.
My pleasure.
I found these weapons I had hidden from the soldiers. Please, choose one for yourself. Go ahead, choose one. They're all of equal value.
Well, I'd probably go for the bow, because we're definitely in need of a bow much more than any kind like other weapon.
That bow uses a special twine. It does not strike deep, but you can shoot very quickly.
On the other hand, this is kind of like a light bow, so it's like more combat focused actually. In that case, let's go for the shield.
The shield is made with bronze and leather. Good protection. Some weapons bounce right off it.
Thank you, my friend.
Come by my shop anytime, Bayek.
How's the sausage, by the way? She's doing pretty good. Very happy doggo, especially when we're playing with her and she's outside.
Siwa's not like it was.
Thanks, Maru.
Yeah, it's always so funny, you know, seeing how happy she is, just like meeting strangers as well, you know. It's like always super happy, getting to make new friends and stuff. Kinda sweet to see, actually. But yeah, thanks for asking, the mice. So, we reached level 5, and we actually only have one side quest left over here. But that's one we could actually do after dealing with Meduna Moon, because I have another like 45 minutes roughly here to stream. So we could probably fit in that major quest line in there, to be honest. Then we can still focus and finish everything else that is a side mission in Siwa before we leave for Alexandria, essentially, next time. So I think I'm gonna do that actually, so we can have like the next major quest happening today still in the stream. The Fort's Oracle. Ike is determined to kill Medunamun. The Fort's Oracle, with surprising strength, was fiercely protected. Also take care of our equipment here. So we only have a level 3 bow for now. I could go for level 5 Predator bow though, which would ensure more damage for headshots. Let's go for the rainbow here. As for weapon, let's go ahead and use the immortal weapon. And we're gonna get the new shield too here, the Phalanx shield. And then we can also get the sleep darts already. Hell yeah. It's gonna be another great thing to use for stealth. The great thing about sleep darts is you can also combine them with certain effects, like using them on like fire sources will create like a massive sleep cloud where everyone inside will be stunned by it.
Bayek, you're back.
Medunamun, aka S-Face, aka dried up grape looking man. That's the one. And like a grape, he will be crushed. Very soon.
Here.
Okay, let's start by carefully scouting this area because this is quite a big fort / temple. And I want to make sure there's like no sudden surprises here. Yeah, the scouting is gonna get more efficient the more viewpoints we get. But at the start you gotta be quite precise with attacking enemies and stuff. But yeah, I think we're good.
High precision, gerecht.
Indeed, need that high precision.
High precision, gerecht.
I know nothing. You there! Stop!
Oh, didn't see you there. Die. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, you know. I was kind of under the impression that there's like more high precision Gera versions, but there's actually only the two. I think at least. Unfortunately.
Let me out. My family needs me. do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
There he is.
Hey now!
Going to gut you!
Wait a second.
You have returned.
To right your wrong.
I die my work unfinished. So close, so very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous.
Virtue!
What will give us the power of the gods? What is one boy?
What is one boy?
Papa?
So close. Hey, one more.
Okay.
Hey!
Well, I can try. This way, I'll get two.
Sure.
Well,
Up. Strong. Ready?
yes. Oh, you made me miss. You.
Remu, come here. I found a hyena cave.
A real one?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You're gonna love it. There's like 16 hyenas, and they're so
16?
dark and scary.
Well, you know what? I'd rather go hunt with my papa.
You always get too scared.
Hey. Hey. Let's go on a real hunt. Huh?
All right.
Come.
What are we hunting?
The Oracle wants the pelt of an ibex stag for the ceremony.
You will stand next to the pharaoh, won't you, Bayek? You're the Magi.
When I'm Magi, I'll stand next to the pharaoh.
You'll never be Magi. You're too scared.
That's not true.
What about the hyena kid?
Shut up.
Enough, you two.
The sand is so hot on my feet.
Sometimes they light on fire. It makes you faster.
I want my feet to light on fire.
And yeah, there we are. 1 year ago, when everything was looking quite different for Bayek, for Remu, and for Aya. Remu, you can't see with the hair on your face like that. Well, as somebody who had also long hair in my face as a teenager, I can say that you can still see. Even if it doesn't look like it. Also, hey there, Ghosty. Welcome in. You can't demise. Yeah. Yeah, the anticipation for that, you know.
It is up ahead.
Can I come?
Hey, your mother's waiting for you.
All right. See you at the ceremony, Remu.
Bye, Chinzura.
The
Yeah,
hound is around.
fair enough, Aura.
We don't want just any stag. We want the pack leader.
Which one is he?
Big, with giant horns. Quiet now. Do what I do. Hey, this is my favorite part. Stay low. They will spot us unless we become like Amun, the god of hiddenness.
Yes, Papa. We are the hidden ones.
I love it, you know. How, you know, being the hidden one is like already so embraced into like Bayek's lifestyle. You know, for one thing, he's worshipping the god of Amun, which is also what the temple is dedicated to in Siwa. And Amun translates to the Hidden One, essentially. It's like one of the titles that Amun has. Which, why stealth is also like kinda important to Bayek, you know. It's also one of the reasons why Aya later calls herself Amunet, you know, the female Hidden One. And it's just another name variations too of Amun, because Amun is actually split into two, the male and female version. So Bayek would be Amun and Aya is Amunet. And even in some letters you can find in Valhalla, Bayek refers to himself as Amun, you know, the Hidden One.
Oh no, I scared them.
It's okay. More time for us to spend together. Enjoy the journey. Stay with me. We can do it together. See? My eyes and hand are in line with the arrow. That is the only way to shoot true.
I wish I could put 100 arrows on this bow.
Chaye! Precision gerecht.
Hit!
Did you hurt him?
A clean shot to the heart.
Right decision, Gerech.
Let us get that pelt.
Thanks, Rod. Reminds me of how there's so much gratitude, equals and AC1 that they put into the design, logic, and symbolism. Absolutely, you know. With like the code of IC here, when it's kind of like doing an air assassination, you know, it's like a reference also to an eco striking for the kill. I've also designed the ropes that technically, if a shadow would be cast, it would kind of like look like an eco. There's also like concept art where they further, you know, reference that as well. Of course, with a name as well, Altair meaning the flying one, and so many more, you know, connections. I just love that symbolism in the AC games so much, you know. Senno just brutally murders a bird. Yeah, Senno is just doing its own thing at this point.
We will take this to the Oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
You can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are Senus. Then I'll be able to hunt anything.
You said you'd like to see the Pharaoh up close.
Yeah.
What if you stand with me by his side?
Can I do that?
As my son and the future Magi, yes.
Papa, what is a Magi really?
The first Magi was a protector of the Pharaoh. But now, it means you must protect all the people of Egypt. Not just protect them, but work for their well-being.
Oh, Papa, I'm so excited to be Magi one day. You know all the secrets of Siwa. What if I never grow up to be a Magi?
Of course you will. You are my son.
But I get scared. I try to be brave, but sometimes it's hard.
Hold on. Let's go this way. When I was about your age, sometimes I got scared too. Your grandfather was a well-known Magi, and he wanted me to bring honor to the family when I succeeded him.
Yeah?
One day, he took me up this way. At the top, he said something to me. A single word. It changed me.
One word?
I got over my fear. I knew I could do anything I needed to.
What did he say?
I will tell you once we are there.
Yeah, Aura. Senno's just looking out for herself. Can't blame her. Yeah, Rod, that just breaks my heart, you know. Hearing all the plans and hopes that both Bayek and Khemu have for the future, you know. something so innocent that doesn't deserve to be taken away.
What word did your father say?
Jump. Don't think so long. Jump.
Yes, Papa.
Trust me, you can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit.
Help! Help me! That's Shanzira.
I said shut up!
Run home to your mother. Chenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Medjay Bayek!
Go, now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Oh, Emu, just do what I say, please. Go!
Medjay Bayek!
I'm indeed Medjay here. Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. Oh!
Come.
Who are you to give commands to me?
You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away.
You will take Got him in sight.
Here, lads!
Target is in range.
He's in range!
I can hit him easy. I will wing the bastard. I can hit him easy.
You piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. You piece of shit. We don't have time.
That's amazing.
Piece of shit. We don't have time.
Piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away.
Piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. Piece of
Yeah, that would be a good insult to it.
Make a sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
Ready.
We are pleased you have joined us, Medjay. It is of great importance that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us. You are perhaps reluctant out of loyalty to the Oracle. We have someone to help convince you otherwise.
Quiet!
Forward! See that no one comes in.
Camel, are you hurt?
Go ahead. Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the Ibis show him the orb?
We believe we need this to enter the vault. This is a waste of time!
The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papa, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As Measure, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use. I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
The Pharaoh has been aroused. He insists
He will be discovered.
Quickly. Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
Papa! I did what you said, but...
It's all right, son. No?
Papa, I can get it to you.
No! Remo, don't!
They're going to hurt us.
Remo, Remo!
This foolish waste of time!
Remo!
Out of time? Tell us!
No, I don't know.
We must go now.
I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you. No,
He's falling for time. What's this?
Stop! This is magic!
The snake takes that as your answer.
Remo!
Shoot him!
We thought you were dead. You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody!
And here is your nobody! May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Well done, my friend. Our hero returns. You brought joy to Siwa.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siwa will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you are set and you are ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
Mission success, according to the Ballad of Gay Tony TLC. Yeah, me too, Rod. I know what you mean, Harbinger. It was totally in place, you know, like early 21st century in ancient Egypt. Synthesizers. Quite fitting, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely love the writing aura, you know, like seeing that rage and bite just really is something else, you know, and you can totally feel why he feels the way too, you know, after losing his son like that, you know, like it definitely was completely unnecessary, you know, and the fact that Flavius already threatened him before with like cutting out the heart of a boy, you know, tells you that he had already the intention of killing him, you know. Even if Bike wouldn't have went for the step. And Bike partially blames himself, of course, as well for delivering the killing blow, you know. Like, I don't think any blame lies on him whatsoever in that scenario. But yeah, I agree, Rod, you know, they all deserve to have their head bashed in like that. And yeah, Goose, you're definitely supposed to be, you know, defeated there. Like purposefully way above your level, and you have like no chance of ever killing them. So yeah, you're supposed to fail there. But yeah, this finishes the main storyline in Siwa, which means the next one is already in Alexandria. However, there's still quite a bit we can do until then, of course. For example, we still have a mission where we have to rescue all of the priests in the Temple of Amun over here. Also got another quest over here called The Healer, in connection to Rabia and her trying to take care of all of the sick in Siwa. But we will take care of that next time, though, with Origins. Let's have a look over here, though. Kind of like give us an update on every target that we kill. Every time we identify them and their identity, it will give us an info, and then after we kill them too. So we're gonna read either of those. Medunamun was installed as an oracle of Siwa by Ptolemy. He oversaw the Temple of Amun, but his true interest appeared to be the vault beneath the temple. He brutalized the villagers in an effort to learn the vault's secret. I killed him in a fury. Yeah. It's almost an understatement. I'm also gonna go and get the firebomb ability, even though that isn't super useful for stealth necessarily, though it can be. It will open up the way for the smokescreen ability, which I'm gonna go for next. And then we already have like the most important abilities for stealth, really. A distinctive orb with curious inscriptions. So, of course, Spike doesn't really know anything about this and the power it wields, but this, of course, is one of the Apple of Eden, I should say, since there's multiple of them. And yeah, Spike is now in possession of one. But apparently he doesn't have the ability to wield it properly, otherwise there already would have happened something, I would guess. But yeah, it will become very important later on in the game. I'm also gonna upgrade the tool pouch here because the more sleep darts and smoke bombs, the better. And yeah, now the next main story is essentially to speak to Hepzibah to leave Siwa. But we will be doing that next time, though, because this is gonna be what I will call it today for AC Origins. Now that we finished with the next major quest here, I feel like that's a good point to continue next time with this game, which is gonna be on Wednesday, where we're gonna be doing another longer session, and then we can really dive into you know, the game properly and unlock all of the open world exploration as well. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for coming by and for joining me for the start of this, and also for the ending of Watch Dogs 2 earlier. Now, this might be actually the last game in our annual series run, but I will make a decision by the end of the playthrough if and how much we will include of AC Valhalla as well. But yeah, This is definitely gonna be our main focus of a game for the next month or so, at least. No worries, Rod. Thank you for being here, dude, and for joining us. I hope you have a good rest of your night too. And thanks, Aura. I definitely have been doing quite good progress, you know, considering we've been actively playing for 2 to 2.5 hours, really. So definitely quite good to get almost completely done with Siwa in that time. Also with the added challenge. And yeah, the challenge has been going pretty well so far. We haven't actually been detected once yet during a mission. So for now the counter remains at 0. I'm sure we're gonna add our first detections in the next mission, in the next stream. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and quit the desktop here. And then we're gonna have to look to see who's online and who we can raid today, shall we? Seems like Lucinda is working on finishing AC2 today, I think. Is she already in Rome, actually? Assassino. No worries, Fiora. Thank you for being here, dude. You have a good one too? Oh, very nice, Rod. Oh, it's gonna be cool, so we can join for the end of AC2 there, and maybe even for the start of Brotherhood. She's only been streaming for 2 hours, so I reckon she's gonna start Brotherhood today, probably, depending on how fast she gets through the game in this last mission. But yeah, before I go ahead and raid Outfo, I want to give some shoutouts here. I want to highly recommend checking out Rod, who's currently playing for Watch Dogs 2. He's doing actually a hack-only challenge, where he has to take down all the enemies using vehicle hacks or drones or whatever, and can't do it in person as Marcus. It's a very unique, cool challenge there with that game. And he's also been playing through both Black Flag and Unity, doing individual challenges for those games too. He's also a big fan of games like Tomb Raider, Prince of Persia, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, and many, many more. So if you enjoy those, then definitely consider checking out his channel. Also want to highly recommend checking out Playing Catch-Up, who's another really cool streamer. He's actually playing lots of viewer picks most of the time, and he's also doing like streams like how's the game called? Power Wash Simulator, I think that's what he's playing at the moment. I think Demise, you also played that, didn't you? Some while ago. But he's also a big fan of like story-driven games. He's actually played through the AC games as well. That's actually how I met him, when he played through the series like back-to-back, when he was onto Unity. And yeah, he's definitely quite fond of those games too. So yeah, if you haven't yet, definitely go ahead and check out both Rod and Playing Catch-Up. And yeah, that's no worries whatsoever, Rod. Always happy to give you a shout out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to your next Watch Dogs 2 stream. Hopefully I get to catch some of that. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and raid out to Lucinda. If you would like to join us for the raid there, feel free to copy and paste these raid emotes too if you like. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow with more of Hitman. We're gonna work on potentially finishing the game tomorrow actually. And then on Wednesday we are back with more of AC Origins and Bike of Siwa. So yeah, until then, have a great rest of the day, and I will catch you all in the next one.